We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And a Raider first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on his team.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, check Mike. Go, get out there, get out there. Hey, man, watch the boot.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, he's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
3rd and long for Prescott. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 23
real
yards.
letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And again, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Prescott on first down. Rolling to his right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Check. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. 40's the Mike.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Jacob Phillips.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, you're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
40's the Mike. Squeeze. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On second down, Jacobs. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Brings up third down.
Throwing, Prescott. The Browns D locked in on third down. Brings up 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Complete to number 12,
D.D. Westbrook. His second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Browns nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. First carry for Nick Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 26. 39 yards there, a big one. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
He was taken
2
down
yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Hey, check 220. Watch 55. Stay with your man. Mike 5-5.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a gain of 8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Cody Parkey on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Pass. Complete to Darren
When you're a player
Waller.
of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You
circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Escaping the pressure right.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
But that was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Past the 20. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Tackle made by Tanner
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Throwing on 2nd down. Mayfield. He completes it to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Chubb on 1st down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead at 10-7.
Makes the score Browns 10, Raiders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A first down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Gain on the play. And the
first down,
first
Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Touchdown, Browns.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. It's good to make it 17-7.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 17, Raiders 7.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action now, Prescott. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And he'll be out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Raiders.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
No gain on the play.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Tight ends right. Watch tight ends right. Everyone's got 4 down. Sponge. No.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders are back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Browns 17, Raiders 14. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts
36-yard line
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Eat. Push him back. Mike 55. Mike 50. Regular. I got one. Check. 55 to Mike. Check. 55 to Mike. There's a party.
From the gun, Mayfield dancing to his left. And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Hey, watch the slat.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Daniel Carlson on for the
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come on, QB. Hey, alert. 36.
Throwing, Mayfield. Rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than when I get expecting up the back.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Check 55, Mike. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target. And now it's second down.
In your face.
Off the play fake, Prescott. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout.
It's a gain of 23
as they'll stop
yards.
it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's go. 57.
On first and 10, Prescott flushed out right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
All day, baby, all day.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
They'll take over.
That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Two times.
On second down, Prescott again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll roll him out right. They'll fire one deep for Westbrook. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And some room for him there as he'll take
Number
this
24,
up to about
Nick
the 15.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Tanner
The
Muse
tackle
there
made by
defensively.
Tanner Muse.
Well, on every play call, you realize
4
he's not
yards
going to
on
go
the
for a
pickup.
touchdown. So a lot of your
Second and
calls
6.
are setting things
At
up
the
for maybe later in the
15-yard
game,
line.
trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And they'll get him down here at the 23.
That's good.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb. It was a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from him.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Yannick Ngakoue.
Brings up
What a play
second
by
down.
him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Focus, defense, focus.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Watch the slant.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
Brings up
Well, they're
third
unable
down.
to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Mayfield on play action. And he's taken down.
Baker
Back at his
Mayfield
own
sacked
7. Max
by Max
Crosby
Crosby.
able to get
A
in
loss
there
of
for his
7.
2nd sack of the
It's fourth
afternoon.
down.
And that's his 2nd sack of the
Jamie
game, but this
Gillen
player,
in punt formation
disruptive
for the
in
Browns.
all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20.
The Raiders
and it's
take
at the
over first and
17-yard
10
line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
Prescott's pass.
And he's going to be out of
Complete
bounds,
to
but not
number
before he
84.
takes it inside the 40.
gain of
Two big
27
plays
on the
right in
play.
succession as
First
this one goes
down,
for
Las
27.
Vegas.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line.
57 to Mike. Watch the flat, watch the flat, watch the flat. Watch the flat, motion, block. Hey, 47.
To throw is Prescott. Reception here by Ruggs. And they'll have it in the red zone
Complete
before he
to
crosses
Henry
over
Ruggs.
out of bounds. Chewing
It's
up
a
big
gain of
yardage.
20.
Another nice gain there. This
And
one
the
goes for
Raider
20.
first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Bring it.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Prescott on the
So much
keeper.
for the best laid plans and best
to the
designed
sideline
plays.
and
That was good
incomplete.
coverage along the sidelines.
It
No
leads
place
to
for that
second
one to
and
get
10.
in there. It sails incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And able to break
Prescott
one tackle, but then quickly brought
complete to
down.
Josh
But a nice
Jacobs.
little gain. They
A
get 7
7-yard
out of
gain on
that,
the
so they're
play.
left with a 3rd and
And
3.
it's third down.
third and short yardage. Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And nothing but daylight ahead. 30, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Browns 24, Raiders 21.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He completes it to Westbrook. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it
came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Las Vegas.
Dak Prescott, 26 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Yannick Ngakoue picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Mayfield now. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Don't get nervous.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
32-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Tanner Muse with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Browns 24. Daniel Carlson.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tanner Muse with it. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
They'll take over.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mayfield off the play fake. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. $12 yards on the return that time. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Yard line.
Here we go. Go right in. 33. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, Prescott here to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go.
That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Mike check 33. 33. Hey, pick it up.
Play action now. Prescott. Now he'll escape to his right. And that's going to be incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. On 2nd and 10, Prescott. The open man is Westbrook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To the air again, Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Prescott's pass.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Las Vegas, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents